Fear and grief have had all 24,993 residents of this bunker in a chokehold. Sinatra lost her son, was grieving him heavily, went into like a terrible depression, lost her husband, and then decided that she was going to go all in on this bunker because she heard the world was going to fall apart and she wanted to make sure her daughter was safe. So she went all in with Kane, who was the money behind this bunker. Kane, we think at the beginning, is just there because he's afraid of like losing control, losing status, losing power. But we find out at the end that he actually also was trying to keep Cal safe and Jeremy safe. But he did a terrible job at keeping Cal safe because Cal is dead. Probably because of Sinatra right here. Xavier went into the bunker because he's trying to protect himself, trying to protect his wife, trying to protect his kids. What happens? He ends up grieving his wife the moment he steps off the plane because she didn't make it onto the plane. Make a small jump back to like episode 2 or 3 when X was talking to the therapist and then they went to the grocery store and she's like, oh, we designed the grocery store so people could talk and everybody could get a sense of community. And then we jump back forward to episode 5 when X goes to his neighbor and is like, I gotta call in a favor. Sinatra and Kane do not have that sense of community. They came in, they positioned themselves at the top. I am the one who decided to have this bunker built. I am the one that bankrolled having this bunker built. I'm the one whose son is the president of this bunker. They don't have that sense of community. What they do have is the knowledge that they're both just out looking for themselves. But I feel like if they had that sense of community, if they hadn't put themselves above everybody else, if they had gone to the little grocery store and mingled with all the other common folks, they wouldn't be so afraid of losing everything that they've built because they would have had an open dialogue. Obviously, somebody still has to be there to direct and make sure everybody stays safe. Someone still has to be at the top. Someone still has to make decisions. Someone still has to do all of that. But if you have that sense of community, you will know that, hey, they're looking out for me. They're looking out for my child. They're looking out for who, what, when, where, why. And you would not have to have called in killers on killers on killers. I'm convinced the whole Secret Service is full of killers. Hopefully y'all can follow my mind. But if not, the whole point is community. You need it when you're going through stuff. Because if you don't, you end up building a bunker with only 25,000 people and then get scared when you feel like people being alive at the top is going to threaten your life in the bunker somehow. As though you haven't just taken out 2 people anyway. You could take in 2 more? You trying to tell me y'all couldn't have 25,001 people? X's wife wasn't there. Would have just been a straight 25,000 still.